Hello there, Sri here. Welcome back to the Trinity for Health and Wellness and Yoga. This video is the second part to the 3-part series that I've been sharing and will continue to share. And in this video, we're going to be focusing on boosting immunity through yoga. That sounds pretty magical. So let's go ahead and dive in and get started. Coming into tabletop, ensuring your wrists are directly underneath your shoulders and your knees are directly underneath your hips. We're going to take a few cat-cows here to kind of loosen up our body. So you go ahead and dip your belly towards the earth. Inhale, shine your heart forward, gaze is upward. Exhale, release, pulling your spine towards the ceiling. Chin in towards your chest. Inhale, rise, belly towards the earth. Exhale, release. Inhale, rise. Gaze is upward. And one last time. Exhale, release. Pull your spine towards the ceiling. Chin in towards your chest. Inhale, rise. Belly towards the earth. Gaze is upward. And coming to a neutral spine. We're going to go ahead and jump right into it. Coming into plank pose. So begin to simply just extend both legs directly behind you. Pushing the earth as far away from you as possible. Peeling your shoulder blades away from one another. A modification for this is to come onto your forearms. Simply listening to and honoring your body. You might find your hips are a little high right now, but you couldn't really tell by looking back. So wherever you are, just release just a little deeper. Lowering your hips, tightening your core. And you're strong. Hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, release. Lifting your hips high, coming into downward facing dog. Begin to simply just pulse out your legs, walking your feet in place. Stretching out your hamstrings, stretching out your calves. And come to a neutral position. Bend your knees, look forward in between your hands, and jump or walk directly to the top of your mat. Coming into a forward fold, taking a micro bend in your knees if necessary. Allowing your belly to sink on your thighs. Palms are towards the earth. Your head is hanging low. Shake your head yes, shake your head no to kind of loosen your neck. Inhale, rise all the way, rising vertebrae by vertebrae. Peeling your shoulders down your back and begin to extend your legs off as far as they can possibly go. Or in a stance that's comfortable for you. You might prefer a wider stance or a narrow stance, whatever your body's kind of needing right now. Pointing your toes forward. We're going to extend our arms very wide, coming into star. Releasing your body weight off towards the right. And slowly begin to release down, coming into triangle. And you could have your right hand either resting onto your right shin, your right ankle, or planted firmly into the earth. Feel free to pivot your right toes, facing the front of your mat. And just take a few breaths. And now we're going to work our way into a twisted triangle. Bringing now your left palm either onto the earth or your right ankle or your right shin, and begin to extend and lift your right arm high towards the sky, coming into a twisted triangle. And just a couple more breaths. Taking a micro bend in your right knee if necessary. Exhale, slowly begin to release. And begin to walk your hands towards the center of your body, pivoting your toes back forward, taking a wide leg forward fold. Here you can rest onto the palms of your hands, you can come onto your forearms, you can come onto the crown of your head, you can reach over for opposite ankles, whatever is best in your practice. And just take a few breaths here. Inhale, look forward into a flat back. Exhale, release. Inhale, rise fully. So coming back into star. Releasing your body weight off towards the left. And slowly begin to dive your left arm down. Either meeting with your left shin, your left ankle, or just firmly into the earth. And begin to slightly pivot your left foot outward, facing down the back of your mat. Right arm goes high towards the sky. Your gaze is also upward to release any straining of your neck. And just breathe deep and breathe easy. One last breath. Exhale, release. Now, your right palm towards the earth. And begin to twist and take your left arm towards the sky. Coming into a twisted triangle. Taking a micro bend in your left knee if necessary. And just a couple more breaths. Exhale, slowly begin to release down. Walking your hands towards the center of your mat. And we'll just take a few more breaths in this wide leg forward fold. So gently begin to dive down. Taking any variation of forward fold that you might need. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, dive down. Inhale, rise all the way up. And begin to walk your feet back to be aligned with your body. Inhale, lifting your arms overhead. Exhale, slowly begin to release down. Inhale, look forward into a flat back. Exhale, release fully. Coming onto the palms of your hands, walk or jump into downward facing dog. Coming onto your forearms. And we're in dolphin from here. Allowing your hips to stay lifted high towards the sky. Begin to walk your feet up towards your body. And just breathe. Find your strength. You've got this. Finding strength in your hips, finding strength in your core. Finding strength in your arms. And just a couple more breaths. And slowly begin to release onto your knees. Walk your hands up towards your body. Release onto your tush. And if you have a wall near you, this pose will be very beneficial. I'll show you an alternative if you do not. So we're going to simply put our legs up the wall. So in order to get as close to the wall as possible, I like to scoot my body towards the wall, release onto my back, and then extend my legs up from there. That just kind of puts my hips closest to the wall. So we're literally just gonna sit here for a few moments. This may seem like a very simple pose, and for you to do it is, but the benefits that you reap from this pose are endless. If you do not have a wall near you, fret not. Go ahead and get a block or a pillow or something to lift you up. You'll just come onto your back. You'll bring your block directly underneath your hip and then at your tailbone, and you'll just extend your legs up. Same benefits, just lack of support of the wall, which is fine because with the support of whatever cushion you may have underneath you, it makes it pretty seamless. So let's just kind of sit here for a few moments, for a few breaths. This pose is also extremely beneficial for digestion. A few more breaths. Begin to kind of just bring your knees in towards your chest, and you can just sway your body off towards the left or the right depending on your placement. If you have cushion underneath you, slowly begin to lift your hips towards the sky and then remove your cushion from underneath you as you release down. And we're gonna just find a few rock and rolls here. Rocking our body back and forth, crossing at our ankles. Rocking from the top of the spine to the bottom. Just a couple more. And on the last one, we're gonna rock back, rock forward, and land in a seated position. Pretty simple. And now begin to extend your right leg out, bringing the sole of your left foot planted firmly into your right thigh. Facing your right foot, flexing your right toes, pointed towards your body. Inhale, sweeping your arms all the way overhead. Exhale, release, leading with your heart and towards your right leg, going only as far as your body will allow. You don't want to lean in too much with your head, or else you'll risk not receiving the benefits from the pose and twist and concaving too much at your spine. You really want to be sure to lead with intention towards your right leg, slowly and gently. That way you really receive the benefits. This is a full body stretch happening right here from head to toe. So it's all about intention. Allowing your head to come down last, taking a micro bend in your right knee if that's what you need. If you have a strap, now would be a good time to utilize that strap. You could place it around your foot and kind of hold on to it. If you have a t-shirt, you could also do that. You can also just kind of stay lifted as such. Again, whatever works for you. Inhale, slowly begin to rise, walking your hands up towards your body. And now for the opposite side, begin to extend out your left leg, bringing your right to meet on the inside of your left thigh. Flexing your left toes, pointed towards your body. Inhale, your arms rise. Exhale as you release, again leading with your heart with the intention to meet your left leg, going only as far as your body will allow. As you've reached your deepest point, then you can allow your head to softly and gently release down with you. Taking a micro bend in your left knee if that's what you need, utilizing your strap. Inhale, slowly begin to rise, walking your hands up back towards your body. Extending your right leg out to meet with the left. And if you participated in part 1 of this series, then you know what supported fish is. If not, I'm going to go ahead and demonstrate that for you very quickly. So fish on its own was something as such. You're on your back. You have your hands underneath your hips for support. And you're simply curving at your spine and kind of taking a dip over the crown of your head. So this is normal fish. However, we're gonna take a supported fish. So if you have a blanket, a block, a pillow, cover that you can fold, or if you even have a bolster. I have a bolster here. You can place it at the center of your mat, placing it vertically. And whatever object it is, you want to be sure to place it at your tailbone for as much support as possible. And when you're ready, just slowly and gently begin to release onto the object. You might feel some popping sensations occur, and that's good. That's what you want. You can extend your arms overhead. You can release your arms off to the side of your body. You can bring your legs into a diamond shape, allowing the soles of your feet to meet with one another. Place one hand on your heart, one hand on your belly. Whatever position you choose right now, just simply be, simply breathe. And go ahead and take a collective breath. Slowly begin to inhale, filling your belly with air, expanding your rib cage, and exhale, release all the air from your belly. Slowly begin to wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. If you have your legs spread out into the diamond pose, slowly begin to bring your legs into meet with one another. And begin to reverse onto your left side of your body, using your right palm to press firmly into the earth, pushing yourself up into a seated cross-legged position. Thank you so much for participating in the part 2 of a 3-part series for boosting your immunity, and stay healthy. Namaste.
Don't forget that if you are on a desktop, you can use your cell phone to scan this QR code to leave feedback, suggestions, requests, or if you're on your phone, you can find the link directly below to the survey. Thank you.